Good morning. What a pain in the butt that was. I am Darkpool Algo, and thanks for joining me on another morning watch this building session. So I did some readjusting for the command center over the weekend, and I'll tell you what, what a pain in the butt that was this morning to get going. So I'm here. I'm glad I'm finally here. Let me just check in on a couple things. I need to look at something. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that. Fix seal stream. Not too happy with the output. All right. Anyway, I'm Dark Algo, and every morning I stream for about 45 minutes before the open. We try to find some stocks and options that are going to make a greater than expected move in the stock market. Hold on one second. Just getting some things going. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, dude, what's up with that? Nope, it's not that one. Maybe that one. All right, well, we'll just use that. So, yeah, Tesla is going bananas. It is going bananas. And let's see. I'd like to welcome the old Bullish Bears YouTube stream. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully everybody can see my screen in front of me. I did some modifications, like I said, to the command center. And I thought I had everything worked out, but obviously I didn't. So with that being said, we are going to look at some stocks. Okay. If you have requests, make sure you get them into me now so that we can go through it and see if we can get some stuff to move today. All right. And of course, my mouse is being wackadoodled as well. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's up there. Morning, morning, morning. Morning chat. All right. So what I typically use for news, they have not put out their news yet, which is interesting because they're a billion-dollar company or $1 million. I mean, they should be doing their stuff. Like usually they're pretty dependable. For some reason, they don't have any news out. Interesting. So we're gonna have to go to. I need a good news place. I don't want to read the news from Twitter. All right, maybe I have to. So where'd that go? This goes here. That can stay there. All right, so the stocks I was looking at over the weekend include Beyond, McDonald's, Invac, Snap, Uber, and let's see if we've got anything moving in the morning. Oh, Lord, Tesla's going bananas. Right. So we have some Tesla requests. Look at Coinbase. Let's see what else we got here. All right, so let's check out FlowTrade. Hopefully everybody can see my chart. I may have to do this. All right. Oh, everything's going to be laggy now. Great. All right. So I was looking at Lyft. EDR looks pretty decent. Invax Beyond. EDR, the options are crap. So we're not even going to look at that one. Let's check out mRNA. I was looking at Uber. I wanted to see if Lyft might have been a little sympathy play. So does Neo move off of the Tesla news? Or does... Oh, is it XPEV? So somebody came out over the weekend with a flying car. Honestly, it's a flying car. Is it XPEV or... I think it might be. I think it actually might be a flying car. Hold on, let me see. I've got some news here too. See if we can get some news. This news isn't the best, but it will work. All right. XPEV, Beyond, mRNA. You guys want to look at Coinbase? I also want to look at HD for the downside. And let's look at UPS. I think that gives us a pretty good range, right? I think that'll work. Okay, sweet. But first we want to get into some futures. All right, so this is a futures chart. Oh, get back here. This is my futures chart. If this is the first time on your stream, typically what we like to see is the lower 4 boxes. We'd like to see those selling off. That'll typically indicate the upper 4 will have a nice move today. So the lower 4 would be gold, crude, bonds, and the yen, right? The upper 4 are the SP 500, the YM, NQ, and the Russell. So gold has been making a steady incline over the last couple days. So is crude. Crude's just like, oh, hey, $90 incoming, right? Broke into a new all-time high today at 85. Currently, it's pulling back. Look for a pullback to about 84.11. If that level breaks, we can get all the way down to 82, or excuse me, 83.32. ZB, which is the 10-year, it's currently selling off, which is what we'd like to see. So this is basically TLT, and TLT is a snitch. So if TLT is fading, you can usually anticipate ES to increase. They most of the time they act inverse to each other. So like I said, it's a snitch. It gives you a little early warning if we're gonna get some goodness or some if we're gonna get a rip or a dip. Okay, and then of course the yen, the Japanese yen. There's almost like a point system, right? So if we were to give each one of these bottom 4 a negative point, right, or a positive point, right, for these being down. If they're down, they get a positive point. Let me work on that point system. Maybe we can figure something out. Okay. All right. So I want to check out Etsy as well. Overnight ES, after a rocky day on Friday, kind of selling off into the close, we're starting to make a nice little move to the upside. All-time high is 45.5150. We're going up to test it again. I don't know if we're actually getting above it. YM's making higher highs and higher lows. Massive dip buying opportunity on the NQ on Friday. So currently it's slowly climbing back up to where it was. So we're going to keep an eye on the NQ. And then the Russell, I don't even know what's wrong with the Russell. It's like the Russell's on drugs. Okay. The Russell is, I don't know. It's going through some trials and tribulations. So, Tesla added to super bullish. We're going to have to check that out. All right, we're going to get, that's it for the futures. I'm still waiting for the news to come through. If it does, I'll quickly shift back to the news section because I believe it's important to understand what's going on in the world around you, especially if you're trying to trade. I have some other tools that I may have to start implementing that are a little bit more reliable. Twilio looked pretty decent. So XPEV, Coin, Home Depot, UPS, Etsy. Let's see, what else did I want to look at? Get back over here. All right, so XPEV. So for those of you that are new to the chat, this is the Smart Money Dark Pool and Block Trade algorithm software. It's provided by the traders over at FlowTrade. It's what I use every single day. What it does is it allows me to see if there's any smart money or dark pool money that's either getting in or getting out of a position. It uses a flow index algo to calculate that. So it's real-time predictive indicator, meaning that it shows up as things happen as compared to things like MACD, which is a lagging indicator. It has to calculate stuff and then it plots up its course. This is plotting its course in real time, plotting its line in real time. Okay. XPEV. I've traded this stock before. I kind of like it. I don't know if I like it at these levels, but it's definitely done a good job of making higher highs and higher lows. The algo is essentially trading with it, so there's no real divergence to speak of. As long as the algo continues to make higher highs and higher lows, and I feel like we can continue to move to the upside. as far as my charts are concerned, if you see any white bars, those are price action. The purple line is the regular algorithm line. Blue horizontal lines across the screen are dark pool trades. Red ones are regular block trades. What are you doing? And if you see me drop a white line, then you know it's party time, and it's probably not the weekend. I'm just kidding. What's up, Laz? Are you here? My man, there he is. No, what it means is that there's a dark pool and a regular block trade that came in at the exact, well, pretty close to the same level. I'll show you when we get down here to HD. Those are major areas of significance. So I usually request that you guys drop a line on your chart and just say dark pool and block trades at this level or something, just so that you can start to learn how price interacts with those levels. Okay. XPEP. So the algorithm is making higher highs and higher lows. It's actually rallying up, consolidating, rally, consolidation, and rally. That's almost a parabolic move, right? Typically, you'll see a rally to plateau, and then either one final rally to plateau before the paraboom, or on that second one, you'll just get a paraboom. So we've made higher highs and higher lows. We're definitely consolidating here. We have a regular block trade coming in at 43.14. That's your support and resistance, okay? 43.14 is support and resistance, and that's what this looks like here. The algo is doing its job, trying to make a move up to the upside, right? It's slowly climbing on up, right? Slowly trying to move up. So I'd be interested to see what happens when we get a little further into the day. If we can get above that algorithm, or excuse me, above that block trade, I feel like we can get a little bit more out of it. A little double top contrarian. We break down below algo trendline support and below the dark pool level. There's a gap that needs to be filled. That's super gappy right there. Shoot, there's a couple gaps here. Check this out, yo. Got a gap there. All right, got a gap in there. Okay, so just keep an eye on those. Coin, the coin base of the coin. So nice, solid, regular block trades and dark pool levels. I would go ahead and consider this 275.75 area, 274.90 area. That's going to be a white line area, just because I think that that's pretty dang significant. So let's get rid of this stuff. All right, do the same markup. Right, the algo is overall uptrending, right? Currently it's consolidating, right? I would consider this consolidation, right? It's maintained a base of support. Price action's trying to break out of its little wedge that's been created here, right? Little wedge breakout off of a regular block trade level. That regular block trade level is 300, right on the dot. Boom, smack-a-lacka. Come on, mark it up. Right there, that 300, you have a regular block trade level. Below that, you've got a dark pool level coming in at 245.35. As you can see, price launched off of this base, so lots of sell orders here coming in, putting more supply back into the market. And then we've got a white line, which is a significant level. It's also a psychological level, and it's a dark pool and regular block trade right at that 275.75 level right here. Come on, right there. So I'd look for the algo to continue to make higher highs and higher lows, and eventually pull price action back up with it. I haven't checked the price this morning. Knowing my luck, it's probably already rallying up above that. So we'll check that out in a minute. Home Depot. All right, so I discovered this late yesterday, or else I probably would have put it on the list for the weekend watch list. So as far as what is the algo doing? The algo is making lower lows and lower highs. So the algo is downtrending, right? Smart money's starting to take some profit, right? And get out of their positions while price action's rallying into it, okay? We have a regular block trade level. Yeah, this is going to be a good little setup here for illustration purposes. Regular block trade at 365.99. Right, that is your support and resistance. It's currently maintaining that support level, at least going into the close on Friday. However, the algo is selling off. I'm looking for the reversal, right? Back down to this white line level at 355, right on the dot. So that's a $10 drop, right? That pullback can begin to complete the divergence from price action and the algorithm. We've also got a regular block trade at 348.54, right? That's going to be a pretty significant level there. If we break below 355, this $4 drop is the next level. Okay, that's Home Depot. And then UPS. All right, so V-shaped recovery. The algo rallied, failed to make a higher high, ran into some resistance there. It's pulled back. If it can maintain this level of support and continue on to the upside, I think we might get a little bit more action out of UPS. Contrarian, if that is the algo's turning around point and it starts to pull back, you can expect it to pull price action back. Back down to the downside, pulling it back to this block trade level. So let me just show you how that looks, right? You've got the algo, it's pretty, steady uptrending. It's currently pulled back to a support level, which is a regular block trade level, coming in right here at 199.44. So we got regular blocks at 199.44. I should have went the other way with this. Dang it. 199.44. And currently it's resting at a regular block trade level at 203.81. Right, so there's your two block trade levels you have to pay attention to. Pull back to 199. Below that, we got an additional downside step to previous high, which is also a regular block trade level at 195.27, 195.27, and that looks like this here. Below that, we've based off of some dark pool support. Okay, more orders coming in. We can't really tell if they're buy or sell orders. At this level, I would anticipate their sell orders. So that range is from about 193 on the nose to about 193.79. So there's that little 79-cent channel that price actions has used as support and consolidation before. So if we pull back, we've got those two areas to step down. If the algo does its job and bounces off of this pullback area, right, we can anticipate the algo making higher highs and therefore price action following suit with it. Okay. All right, that's XPEV. Let me check out. So Facebook is going to be interesting. Morning, I don't know what IFRAS posted, but probably wasn't the best. Yes, I use block trades as support and resistance because if you notice, price action really interacts with them, right? So those are buy sell orders. So either there's going to be additional shares coming onto the market or there's going to be a bunch of shares taken off of the market. Excuse me, got a little sleepy in my eye. So Facebook, let's see what else we got. Let's check out Tesla, the Tesseract. Facebook's down at the 200-day. Ooh, it's gonna get ugly there. Yeah, I'm not even, so Zoom might be a good one. Facebook HD and Zoom. Let's see what else we got going on here. Sorry, I'm just looking at Mara. Does Mara want to do something? DWAC has options available today. Stay out of it. It's probably going to be super inflated IV, right? Let's see what else we got here. So TMO. Oh, Twillo. Yeah, I wanted to check in on Twillo. All right, let's see what we got going on here with these ones. Okay, pretty decent. All right, so I can't believe my news source is failing me. What the heck? The entire time I've streamed, my news source hasn't missed a day, and they missed a day today. Either that or they're going to make me pay money for them. All right, looking at the Facebook. All right, so let me take a moment to kind of explain what we saw happening with the algo here, okay? I think this is a pretty good illustration of the power of the algorithm. So, since the 4th, since the beginning of October, smart money has been leaving Facebook, right? It's been net selling. Every day there's a sell off with the algorithm. It's making lower lows and lower highs, right? On the 13th through the 15th, price action decided it wanted to rally up into the 340 level, 344, 343. In the meantime, the algo is selling off. So I'm anticipating, the divergence must play out, right? And it has played out. As you can see, price action was rallying and was, it was bull flagging up here, but the algo had been selling off, and the level that the algo and price action diverged at is approximately this level here. And as you can see, price action decided it needed to come back down and fill the divergence, the bearish divergence that was created with the algo being on the downside of price action. So let me illustrate this a little bit for you. As far as the amount of time it takes for that divergence to play out, there's no set time. It can take 2 days, 2 weeks, right? Month. Typically, a couple weeks seems to be pretty decent, right? So the algo is curled up. It's really going to try to, it's really going to try to make a move to the upside, especially since this level is where, approximately this level here, we had divergence, right in these areas here. Price action did pull back down to it. So currently, Facebook got held up at 322.20 going into Friday, which is a dark pool level of support, right? From 341.88, which was overhead resistance. So I'll go ahead and mark those two levels. Then we've got regular block trades that was acting as support at 340.23, pretty significant level. And now we've got a dark pool irregular block trade at 326.09 that's providing resistance. I haven't looked at the Facebook chart this morning. This is just going into Friday, knowing that the algo is trying to get back and above. For me, if the algo can continue, if it can start making higher highs and higher lows from this level here, then I think that there might be some smart money shifting back into Facebook. Until then, I think we're going to continue to see a little bit of a downside trend. Okay, the Tesseract. Can't stop, won't stop. Algo is making higher highs, higher lows, stair stepping its way up after lots of profit was taken when Tesla hit, 880, right? Lots of profit was being taken. A bunch of smart money decided to get together and get back into Tesla, start putting more money into it. That's that sharp vertical line that you see there. Since then, higher highs and higher lows, stair stepping its way up, just like price action is, creating regular and block trades, regular block trades and dark pool trades along the way. And we've got a little channel here in Tesla, a little Tesla channel, right? A little Tesla channel, so it goes like this. So as long as that channel can maintain its uptrend, right? A little channel up, I think price action will maintain support. But notice how it gaps up and pulls back, levels out, gaps up, pulls back, levels out. Current double top right at dark pools, 909.68. 909.68. I'm not 100% sure I like this new setup. We'll see how trading goes today. If it's super miserable and laggy, I might have to switch everything back, which I'm not looking forward to because it was a lot of work getting the command center set up. 894.80 is your regular block trade support level. So if we pull back and we start taking out these levels, that 909, 904, 894, 877 is the next stop to the downside, right? As far as the upside is concerned, if the algo can bounce off of this upward support here, right? The algo can bounce there, and I think that it can continue to pull Tesla to new highs. Is it going to hit 1,000? It might. Is it going to hit 1,000 today? I doubt it. So just, be wary with Tesla. Zoomity zoom, zoom, zoom. Talk about recovery, right? Algo trading with price action the whole way up. We've got, excuse me, we've got dark pool support, regular block trade support. That was interesting. So, all right, we got 277.58 is your support level. And then 274.23 is an additional level of support. So if we break down to the downside, look for these two levels of support to hold. If they fail, look for the dark pool magnet to pull price back down to this 266.32 zone, right? From 266.32 to 264.65, right? That would be a pretty healthy pullback. However, the algo is trading with price action in an upwards direction. So I'd anticipate continuation until the algo diverges and lets you know which direction it's going to go and what direction needs to play out. Okay. Twillo, this is divergence played out. Higher high, pullback, failure, reversal, right? Pullback, reversal. So is this going to be another move like this that we're going into? This last little move here on Friday, good example of divergence playing out where price action was, or the algo was above price action as it was selling off, right? See how price action had to rise up to meet the algorithm? That's the divergence that we look for, right? That's what we're looking for on a long term, like a larger scale. So let's just check this out. So the algo is making higher highs and higher lows, and a little bit of a wedge created there. It failed to get above this previous high, so we got to keep an eye on it. Okay. As far as price action, let me just highlight these levels here real quick. So we had divergence here where price action was selling off, and the algo was like, nope, I'm buying into it, right? What happens once price action finds a support level? It reverts and rallies to fill the divergence, right? You'll get more movement out of the price action than you will the algorithm, right? The algo is a little slower moving than price action. So price action will typically move to meet the algo, right? So that's what's trying to do here to fill that divergence. If it can break above previous lows, right? This previous low here, breaking above some of those previous lows, then I think we can get a continued move to the upside, right? No block trades, no dark pulls to really give us support, okay? All right, 6 o'clock, still no news. Kind of frustrated about that, especially since I have a commitment to provide the news to some other people. Okay. All right, last chance for some requests. I'm going to cut out a little early. I have to finish getting my system set up here. I will be here tomorrow morning. We can do another morning watch list. I'm also thinking about doing the last hour and a half before the close as a live stream. As a stock picking service for the next day. So typically, 9:30 to 11, we do some trading, and then we go do whatever we need to do and come back from 2 to 4 for the close. I think that might be a good idea. I think I'm going to look into it a little bit more. Definitely need to get a little bit more presence, especially during the day. I know there's been a billion requests for me to stream the open with y'all. I just can't do it right now. Once daylight saving time hits, I should be able to do it. I'm in a weird time zone. I'm in Pacific Standard Time. And my kids and family are trying to get out the door, and it's sometimes chaotic, and I don't necessarily want my chaos to be on YouTube forever. All right. I think I'm going to go take a nap for a few minutes. Actually, I can't. I'm super tired. Let's do this. Let's check in later today. If you have requests, hit me up on Twitter. I think I've given you guys a couple options to choose from here. Thanks for joining me. Oh, that's Facebook. Okay. Thanks for joining me. Make sure you hit a like, leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Let me know what's going on in the comments section below. Have a great day.